Hello friends, in this video we see the questions from electromagnetic fields which have been asked in TNPSC EEE branch 2013. And the first question is the relationship between the electric field and electric potential is given by, we know that it is very important equation, E electric field is equal to minus of potential gradient. E is equal to minus del V is very important. So it's a straightforward question. So del V is indicating the maximum change in potential. So electric field and potential are changing in opposite direction. That is given by your minus. Two long parallel conductors carry 100 ampere. If the conductors are separated by 20 millimeter, what is the force per meter of each conductor if the current flow is in opposite direction? Right? So here what they have given current flow in each conductor is 100 ampere, and distance between the conductor is 20 into 10 power minus 3 meter. Right? They are given in millimeter. I changed into meter. And we know the force between the conductors is given by force per length is equal to mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi d. Right? So here mu naught is equal to 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, and I1 is current. I1 and I2 are current flowing through a conductor. So each 100 ampere, so it is 10 power 4. I1 is equal to 100, I2 is also 100 divided by 2 pi. Distance is 20 into 10 power minus 3, that is 2 into 10 power minus 2. If you reduce, what you get is 0.1 Newton per meter, because force is Newton, length is a meter. So 0.1 Newton per meter. So option A is a right answer. Next one, current flow in a dielectric. So it's a very well known Maxwell's concept. Current flow in a dielectric is by displacement current, whereas current flow in a conductor is due to conduction current. See, we remember this concept. In capacitor, up to this, it is a conductor, it is a dielectric. Up in conductor, it is JC conduction current. In dielectric, it is JD displacement current. If you are having any doubt, please refer my video on Maxwell's equation. A circular coil of radius 2 meter carries a current of 4 ampere. What is the value of magnetic field intensity at the center? The magnetic field intensity at the center of the circular coil is given by H is equal to I by 2R. I is a current flowing through a disk, and R is a radius. So I is equal to 4 ampere 2 into R, radius of the coil 2 meter. So it is 1 ampere per meter, because H is given by ampere per meter. So option B is the right answer. Which of the following law relates the forces experienced by two loops of wire carrying current? Coulomb's law, we know that Coulomb's law relates force and charge. No. Newton's law is not at all related to our subject. Gauss law is relating for electric flux and charge distribution. So that is also not right answer. Ampere's law only is talking about current flowing through a loop. So Ampere's circuit law is a correct answer. A uniform charge of sigma is equal to 2 coulomb per meter square is situated at Z is equal to 2 plane. What is the value of electric field at P 1, 1, 1? So it is a surface charge. So surface charge equation, D is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught, right? Sorry, sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Sigma is given by surface charge density, that is 2 coulomb per meter square. Epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 power minus 12. See, whatever it is, from this equation we know that electric field is independent of what you call as the location or position of the charge. So these two factors are not at all useful to calculation. Directly we can substitute in the formula. D is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Sigma is 2. So D is equal to 2 by 2 into 8.854 into 10 power minus 12. If you simplify, what you get is 1.1 into 10 power 11. This is the answer we are getting. So option A is matching, but no other answers are matching. It is minus 11 they are given. Maybe wrong, so it must be plus 11. So choose answer option A as an answer. Then the magnitude of Lorentz force experienced by a charge Q moving with a velocity V in magnetic field density B is given by, this is well-known Lorentz force equation. Force in a moving charge is given by Fm is equal to Q into V cross B, right? So it is a force felt by a moving charge. So the option A is the right answer. Whereas force felt by a electric field is given by F is equal to QE. It is a force in magnetic field. So don't forget this. Clear? So F is equal to QVB. Option A is the right answer. Electric flux inside a conducting sphere is, see, whenever we know that electric field inside a conductor is 0. So electric flux must also be 0. So option B is the right answer. I hope you understand all the questions clearly. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. I am so happy to clarify all of your doubts.